Hey guys! Thank you for watching another episode of Parental Guidance with the Baes fam. I'm Ava.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ian.
And I'm Ian.
So yeah,
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We got these mics.
Again.
Yes, we got these mics, and it's so far so good. So far so good. We don't have to go like this.
Have to pass it.
Yeah. I don't have to steal it. I don't have
Stop
to.
moving the table.
Sorry.
Yeah, you moving the table.
Be quiet. She's like, are you moving the table? She's obviously moving the table.
Like, why would she say that?
I don't know. So what's up? What's up? How you guys doing?
My mouth still hurts, guys.
They're gonna see that in a week. They're like, you didn't get better in a week.
Nope.
I'm tired.
Girls always tired. Every episode. Well, I'm tired, but yeah. Yeah, shut up.
Is anybody gonna ask me if how am I?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know I had to tell you.
So big of me. He's like, is anyone gonna ask me how I feel? Hey guys.
Are you guys gonna ask me?
Y'all so mean to your
dad.
dad.
Alright, Dad. Ian Edgar Baes.
He wants to
Don't
say
be
that.
my full government.
Ian Edgar Baes.
Anyways,
is this Ian today or Edgar?
Ian, baby.
Okay, Ian.
Hey, I'm wearing my Knicks. Shout out Knicks. I'm doing great. I feel great. I feel hot right now. I feel real hot. I don't know why I feel so hot.
Me too. I'm wearing this sweater.
And why are you wearing a sweatshirt? You're making me hot just looking at you.
I'm wearing sweatpants, guys.
Are you ready to go to sleep or something?
Do you not like my outfit? I'm trying to be comfy today.
Oh,
yeah,
we should do pajama episode one day.
So yes.
No, I
have you seen it? You don't even have pajamas.
Bro, he literally wears like.
I was actually thinking about this earlier that we should do like the theme. Have you guys watched? What are they called? The Subway Talks, I think it's called.
No,
Subway? No.
And they like do like the themed things. Like the last one they did was Inside Out, and it was so good. Like they're all dressed up as like an Inside Out character.
It's gonna be hard. You're leaving in like 8 or whatever.
Okay, well, I was saying maybe for like future episodes.
Okay, future.
My gosh. Okay, my idea was shut down.
Shut down.
I didn't shut it down, baby.
That's so cute.
Okay, what's the topic of today?
What is the topic of today, Taylor?
Why are you asking me?
I think they both forgot.
No, I know. Tattoos,
piercings,
and fashion.
Clothes.
Piercings, and she just learned words.
So tattoos. Hence, I'm wearing sleeveless today. Show my tattoos.
I don't have any.
Do you have any tattoos, Taylor?
Nope.
Ava, do you have any tattoos? Ooh, Ava, you tatted already?
I have 3.
Wow. And how old are you?
17.
Ooh. All right, we're going to talk about that. No, show them. We're not going to take off her shirt and show them.
Bro, roll up the sleeve.
I'll show it later when we talk about it.
No, we don't need to.
Okay.
So anyway, tattoos. Do you guys like tattoos? Do you like tattoos?
Yes, I love them.
I love tattoos.
Do you? Yeah. No, definitely don't.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he hates them. Actually.
Yeah. He's like.
Why would you even ask that? Are you dumb?
So
do you like tattoos?
Bro, I was being sarcastic.
All right, so let me go back to my old days, so you guys can be like, I don't know. When I was 19, I got my first tattoo here. Was a dragon.
He always does a story time.
Yeah.
I love stories. You know,
Sorry.
I had a dragon here, which I covered up. It was like a tribal dragon. That was cool back then. It was my one and only. And
I thought it was pretty nice.
The guy who did it really did a bad job because it was raised, and like some parts were like faded, and some parts were like darker.
You can still kind of see it through that tattoo.
Yeah,
it's
but
thick.
It wasn't bad.
It was ugly.
No, we're saying right now that it's not.
Oh, okay, it wasn't ugly.
Why?
And then do you remember when we went? Because I thought it was cool back then. It's kind of like that's why Andy always tells me don't pick something when you're young. You think about it 20 years later, you're like, oh, that was so bad. Mm-hmm. Then remember when we went to Williamsburg when I got this tattoo? Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
That's your second tattoo.
Yeah, this was my second.
I remember that.
And your mom was like, that's John 3:16 now. 1 John 4:4. Greater is he who's in me than he who's in this world.
I thought it was John 3:16.
Good job though with the Bible verses, Taylor. And then I got this one in New York, and the rest I got in Medellin or Colombia. So yeah, that's my tattoos.
Okay,
I got a lion. Okay, go ahead.
I have 3. I got my first. How old was I? I think
16.
I was 16. I got my first one when I was 16. It's a cross here. You guys.
All right, let's not to show the whole.
It's
world.
on my
Girl.
rib, and it didn't hurt that bad actually. Everyone says that on your rib it hurts.
What
and
did it
didn't
feel
hurt
like?
that bad. It was like pinching, like this.
Oh my gosh.
I have a really high pain tolerance though.
You do?
So
I definitely.
I have how many piercings do I have? I think I have 14. Wait. 8, 9, 10.
Girls
11, 12,
counting them.
15 actually. I have 15 piercings. I have a lot in my ears and then one in my nose. I got my nose pierced when I was 13.
Wow.
I
That
got
was
my
in
nose pierced
Maryland.
when I was 11. I mean 12.
You were not 11.
I was 12. It was our first year in Colombia.
Oh, anyways, talking about tattoos. I have another one here, which you've probably seen in the other episode. And another one here,
My handwriting.
which is in Taylor's handwriting.
Oh, I have the same matching one here.
And he has a matching one there.
My bro forgot that he had the same tattoo.
And this is in my mom's handwriting. It says, "Tú eres mi fuerza y esperanza."
Which that means in English?
You are my strength and hope.
Nice. Very cute.
Okay. So I got those when I was 17. And I want to get another one before I leave college.
Okay, no one asked you. My turn.
Oh, please.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 piercings.
Yeah. You're
And
a
your
lame,
nose.
Belly
pathetic
piercing?
loser.
Yeah. 1, 2 in the ear, nose piercing, and belly piercing.
6.
1, 2.
You have another ear.
He does
You
not know how to count.
You forgot you only think you have
literally
one
so
ear?
dumb.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Girl,
Shut up.
2 piercing in each ear. 4.
I forgot.
Nose.
Oh.
5. Stomach. 6.
Okay, 6. 6.
You do not know how to count.
Oh. Anyways, yeah. Those are the only piercings I have. I want to get a tattoo like my dad. Or the cross. Like my dad.
I have a feeling that Taylor's not gonna like that tattoo when she's older.
The cross?
She's not gonna want that tattoo.
I've always liked that cross. You know that.
Yeah, you've told me.
But I feel like she's not gonna like it. I'm
Why?
saying it
If
right
I don't
now.
like it, I'm not gonna get it. Anyways.
But anyways, so that's all you guys have? I only have 2
One.
piercing. One here, one here. I have this pierced, but I think that was a long time
You-
ago. I used to wear like the diamond, like Jay-Z. I thought it was a rapper. I had like my hat
I mean, I
back.
feel like you would look good with that. With like the diamond.
The diamond. I did it because, but the thing is, it pokes my, when I sleep, it pokes my neck.
You're
Oh,
just
that's the
dramatic,
ear.
I think.
Huh?
I think you're just dramatic.
Yeah.
it's-
Or I should use those corkscrews that like it protects the back. You know, like it's like a back of the ear.
I think your ears are really big though, so maybe that's why.
So was your mouth. Your mouth is big.
Oh please.
Oh please.
We're just being mean to each
I
other.
know.
this
Is it roast?
episode.
Roast your dad day? No, it's roast your dad every episode.
Me and Ava roasting each other.
I know that's uncommon. Usually it's 2 against 1 here.
No.
Lily, get off the thing. She's gonna stop something, Richard. Richard, the cat. Richard, the cat.
We'll just put
Sorry,
it
guys.
out.
The cat. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He almost just knocked everything down.
she's scared of him.
So anyway, before you were making fun of my big ears, which I already know,
Why are you looking at me?
I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at Ava.
Oh.
And why is Ava looking over there? That's so weird.
What the?
I'm falling asleep.
You are? Wow.
She's that tired today.
I can't have a green monster because I think I'm gonna throw up.
Okay. Random. So with tattoos,
What are the rules for you? Like, what age do you think that parents should let their kids get
I
a
think that
tattoo?
what did we
do you
get
think?
Maddie's tattoo? Do you remember? I don't remember. Like
I think
maybe
like she's
16?
16 too.
16 too,
That's
yeah.
why
I
you
think
said
16 is a good
yesterday.
age. But I don't think anything big. I think something more like kind of like...
Maddie's tattoos are big. In there.
No, the first one was not
No
big.
offense.
The one underneath, like in over here, it's not that big. What did it say? Love?
Would you let me?
I don't even know what it
Love.
says.
Would you let me?
16. 16. Don't even ask.
Oh my god.
She's about to turn 15.
First of
though,
all,
so she only has a year
no.
left.
Let's tell the world what Taylor had to do. She got her nose pierced, right? And then she had to get it re-pierced because why?
Because it got infected.
Yeah.
It got
my
infected.
And then
tattoo
she
like
lost-
get infected?
She got her nose pierced. I think it was 2 or 3 times.
No,
it's
two. But like, I was so mad because it's like, why are you getting another one if you already had one before?
It's because she lost her nose
Yeah,
piercing. It
yeah.
was infected,
And then it
she
just it would never go through.
she
And
just
it hurt
let
me
it
so bad.
she just let it close.
So now she
and then
wants-
she
And then I
wanted it
really-
again.
Yeah, and I've taken care of it.
Taking care of it.
I've taken care of it, and I have it.
All right.
And also about my belly piercing, they're like,
And,
"You're not gonna like it," and I haven't taken it out. And I.
and you want a tattoo that's gonna take like 4 or 5 hours.
What do you mean 4 or 5 hours? I don't want a huge one like you.
Even tattoos take long, right? Even your little ones are
So if I
2,
do
3
a
hours.
little hard,
This one,
it's gonna take
this one
5
here
hours.
hurt the most, I think, out of all my tattoos.
Really?
And it's the smallest one that I have. It hurt really, really bad.
Really?
Like
really bad.
more pinch.
Yeah.
Oh my
Really bad.
So, yeah. So you want a tattoo and you want to get hurt?
I want a tattoo. I don't want to get hurt.
Well, it hurts. It's not. If everybody would get it if it didn't hurt. Trust me. So what were you asking me? Oh, so yeah, 16 is a good age. When did you guys start liking tattoos? Ava, when did you start liking tattoos? Was it because of me or your mom, somebody else, Maddie? Why did you like start?
I think I saw one of my friends get one. I was like,
Who?
I don't even
Not-
remember.
Just one of your random friends?
I don't even remember. I think I was like 15.
In high school, you saw somebody?
I didn't go to high school.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean, I did, but nobody had.
Not here.
I think I if I were to be in high school, I'd be the first, one of the first people to get it.
Yeah?
But I saw one of my friends get one, and I was like, when should I get one? I kind of want one. And yeah, I got it. Here.
I started liking it because I just saw all of you guys getting tattoos.
Yeah?
You, Mom, Maddie, and you.
So-
And I've always liked it.
So you got inspired by your family?
Yeah. And I've seen my friends too that have tattoos on their arms here.
I feel like here in Colombia, it's more common for younger people.
Yeah.
Like we've met people that are like 13 and they have tattoos.
Well, in Colombia itself, everybody has tattoos. Adults, kids, grandmas. Like, you see old people with like tattoos that are brand new. Like, you can tell they just got it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just culturally, number one, I think it's more, I think accepted here also. And also number two, it's probably more affordable. It's not like,
Yeah, it's way cheaper
Yeah.
in the States.
yeah. But I think tattoos for me, it's artwork. I love the artwork that people do on the tattoos. Like lettering is cool and all that, but when it's really like artwork, like for me, like this is so beautiful, like on my arm, like I always get to like, kind of look at it and kind of say, hey, this is really nice. It's on my arm.
Show the line. He
Kiss-
always says, kiss the line.
Kiss the line. But all my tattoos are beautiful, and I think that for me it's just more art and it means something. As long as you get something that means something, and it's not just getting it because you think you want to be cool with tattoos. All my tattoos mean at least one thing, if not two or three. So I don't know. What do you guys think about like?
Yeah, I think it's important to have like a meaning for your tattoos. Like if you're just getting a tattoo just to get it, everyone says that they regret it. Like if you get like something stupid, you're gonna regret it. I know you are.
For
So-
example, the dragon. I knew
Yeah.
you liked it before.
It was just because
It was
cool.
just to do it, not because
It didn't
you
mean
actually
anything
liked
to me.
it.
Yeah,
And-
and to do it, like I thought I was cool because I would always wear like my tank tops with my chain and like.
Yeah,
So
you know,
if
you
it
got a
in all
tattoo-
your old pictures, you used to always have a tank top on.
And
Yeah.
his arm would be like this.
Yeah, he would always be leaning on the side that he has a tattoo. I was like,
Like-
oh please,
Come on.
Why are you
Dan.
guys so?
not
Hate-
cool
such
at all.
haters.
With one little tattoo on it.
One little tattoo back then was cool.
Thinks he's so cool.
I'm so cool. So tattoos in general were bad, like a bad stigma back then. Like like a lot of people used to tell me it was just like inmates, people in jail.
I feel like they still kind of are. I feel like there's still kind of like some sort of stereotype where like kind of like I don't know, like you're not professional.
But a lot of businessmen now are getting tattoos. A lot of like, especially like I heard about this culture in like Japan where some of the businessmen they're like covered from like sleeve to back, their whole body, but you can't tell because they're always wearing like suits.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese, they do that. So I think it's really depending on culture. I think it's also family. Some families are so against tattoos, and that's fine. I don't, we're not even just talking about religion, or I think it's just people just don't like it, things on their body.
Yeah.
In some families, they're all tatted up. Like I've seen a family where like the kids are tatted up, the parents are tatted up. I think to me that's so cool.
To me, that's cool. Too.
Like everybody's tatted up.
Yeah.
So tattoos I think are for me are art. It's just art.
I feel like every tattoo should have a meaning, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What do you feel about Christians saying that tattoos are bad and that doesn't like represent what Christ says like about our body being like the holy temple?
I know. I feel like it's kind of like what we were talking about the last episode with music and like entertainment. It's really like we talked about like boundaries, limits. I think we talk about like what our relationship is with God, how we view it. As far as like the temple, yeah, our body is a temple, but you see people uh, who are, let's just say, overweight, like 400 pounds, and then they love God, right? But like, are you really honoring your God? I know you're laughing, but I'm serious. But like, no, people.
Sorry.
That's so.
I'm looking at that in his eyes, and he's like, it's smiling. I can't.
No, but seriously, because that means like you're not treating your temple.
It's
And,
true.
like if you
Yeah.
or people who drink a lot, or people who smoke a lot, or
It's
people
true.
who don't take care of their bodies, does that mean like they're not loving God? You know, like so like you could say anything, but for me, tattoos, I don't like you could be not tatted and still be the worst person and not serve the Lord. Or you can call yourself Christian and be not tatted and still be a not really walking with the Lord and say you're a Christian. So to me, it's really that Jesus always spoke about the heart. You know, like what's your
Yeah.
heart at? So like I feel like my heart doesn't represent anything of my tattoos. It's like two different things. Like this is art to me, and my heart is for Jesus. Like I want to help people. I want to love on people, and that's what I do. What I do, you know, it has nothing to do. Like these things have no. There's like no relation to me being a Christian. I think like the way I look, like earrings, the way I dress, like all those things are just like physical appearances. There's really no like direct. I mean, sometimes it is like you have to look professional on certain occasions. Like if you're
Yeah.
visiting a church that you don't want to look like you just got out of bed and wearing pajamas, right? Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna do that. But at the same time, like if I know that I don't really know a church that well, I'll cover up because I want to respect them. You know, maybe they don't like tattoos. I don't know. I'll respect them. Like we went to one of the churches up in Comuna 13, and I remember the first time I preached there, I wore like I think I wore a long sleeve, or maybe that was in Manrique. I wore a long sleeve because I wanted to respect the pastor and the church.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm trying to hide who I am. I just want to respect people because some people do have other opinions about tattoos and piercings and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean they're wrong or right. I just think like people, like we were talking about music and entertainment, they have their own relationship with God, and that's really what matters. So that's just what I want to kind of like say about tattoos. What do you guys think?
The same thing.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much the same.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So
And the clothing. The clothing is
yeah, let's talk about fashion. So as kids, I remember I would dress you guys so cute with your mom. Your
Oh,
mom,
yeah.
I would buy it, but like your mom would be like, that doesn't match. We'd go to like Walmart or Target and like she's like, why'd
He
you buy
could dress
that?
himself, but not us.
Yeah.
No, I could dress Caleb really good. Maybe girls know, but Caleb I used to dress.
Okay,
Good.
Caleb is a boy though.
I know
And
that's what I'm saying.
A different sibling, a different person.
And a different like gender. But you guys were always dressed nice by your mom, and then like I don't know, you guys grew up, you guys dressed the way you guys dress. What do you guys think about fashion now versus fashion back then or growing up? What are your thoughts, comments?
Well, fashion back then was like Justice and like Target and
Justice.
Walmart.
Oh my god.
TJ
We used to love Justice.
Justice,
and
I would be there
Justice
for like
was-
2 hours with
Justice
Maddie.
was so expensive, and we would
I
always go
remember-
back to the clearance, and my mom and dad would be like, "Only pick from here because things out there are too expensive.
But they would
I
put
know
it
you're not gonna wear
and they
it."
would put in clearance 2 weeks later.
I know.
I remember I got a birthday. What is it? The where you can like spend the card, the gift card,
Spend the card.
gift card from Justice.
Yeah.
And I was like 3 hours there, and I saw my dad. He was like, Taylor. And I was like, wait.
I got
Dad."
like pretzels and everything came back and it was still like
I
I
love
think I had like 2
Justice.
pretzels that day.
But then I think I was in 5th grade where I wanted to be a Visco girl. Oh my
Does anybody know what a Visco girl is? You guys know what Visco girl
It's
is?
like-
Obviously, everybody
the-
has to know what a Visco girl
gosh.
is.
If you guys don't know, sorry.
Look it up, it's on Google. what a
Everybody
Visco girl
wanted
is.
to be a Visco girl.
I think
It was the most trending thing in the
The
United
bottle,
States at
right?
that
The
time.
water bottle.
With the water bottle,
The
we were
flip-flops?
so poor we couldn't even buy a real water bottle, so we had to go to a Marshalls and get the knockoff.
Not the non-hydro flask.
Yeah, it was the other one that like was super ghetto and like $30 cheaper than the regular
Yeah.
Hydro
Because
Flask.
hydro flask was so expensive.
Now what's the new thing?
What?
The new water bottle that everyone uses, the big one.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, keep talking about.
Anyways, I think that was the first time I was influenced by other people, like how I dress, because like I just wanted to like be like those girls, like the shorts, the sandals, the hair. I think I even done my hair. Like I did highlights. It was just like I wanted the necklace so bad. I remember we went to Claire's, and I was like, "Do you guys have this necklace?" But yeah.
Claire, oh my gosh, Claire's would be another 3 hours of shopping.
Claire-
I love Claire so
Justice
much.
and Claire
I
was
still
like my
love it.
arch enemies of like
It was like
taking a girl shopping.
buy 4 get 5 free.
Yeah.
And we would be
And
like,
we'd be there for
"Yup,
years picking.
yup."
And I'd be like,
Picking.
babe, you bought them like 100 things.
And
Like, it was buy 5, get
It was in the
for
clearance.
free. And
My
it'd be
mom-
like 30 things in a bag, $100 later. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
What about you, Eva? Like, what do you think?
I feel like when I was in elementary school, there was a teacher that would always say that I was best dressed. She
Really?
would be like, "Oh my gosh,
Thanks to your mom.
you're dressed so cute today. Where did you get that? I want to buy that for my granddaughter and for my niece." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" But my outfits were busted. They were busted. If you see the,
I
if
think
you
she was lying to you.
me too. But also, everyone used to be badly dressed. Now everyone wears like when you're in like 5th grade, everyone wears like Nike stuff, Champion, like all the new nice
Yeah.
stuff. But when I was little, we used to wear like Walmart and like
Target,
all
Walmart, yeah.
all the other stuff.
Or like
So-
Old Navy.
Yeah, a lot of Old Navy.
Because Old Navy had like
Or-
$1.99 sales.
What's the other one
girlfriend.
called? Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, but
Oh, but that was expensive.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
American
But I
Eagle.
used to wear that. And we would just like buy like ghetto stuff from Marshall.
Oh, Marshall was so good.
I love Marshall.
Yeah, I love
But-
Marshall. I miss Marshall.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Marshall's here.
And now I feel like my style changed like on the trend. Like Visco. What is another trend?
I feel
Like emo, like the baggy jeans. That was in when I was in like 6th or like 7th grade. And I still love baggy. But like I feel like seeing other people like with the trends and the other stuff, like I feel like I wanted to do it too. And yeah, that's how my kind of like sense of style changed. Like I
Yeah.
didn't like
Same.
yeah,
Yeah,
like watching people like on TikTok, on Instagram, seeing people in school, changed my style a lot. Because I used to wear leggings and a hoodie every single day, and I'm a little bit better dressed.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different culture here in Colombia where, number one, it's
Yeah.
warmer. In Medellin, it's really warm. It's between, right now, I feel like it's 100 degrees in the house, but it's usually 75 to like 85, 90 degrees every day.
Yeah.
If it's not raining,
Really?
it's raining 70, 75, but if it's not raining, it's hot.
Really hot.
Yeah.
Really
So
hot.
you wear less. So what do you think about like your little skimpy tops and like how did that change over from like is that because you were a teen? Like when you wear a little bit less clothes, especially because it's hot here. Not only because
Okay, yeah. For me, I started like changing my clothes. I think maybe when I was around 14. I think 14, where I started wearing like short shirts because we were also living in Cartagena. I think my style changed a lot in Cartagena. Because also everyone was like half naked. Like literally, I would live in a bathing suit.
yeah, because it's just hot weather.
It's so hot. Like nobody.
Shorts and,
I want to be like naked in the street. That's how hot it is.
Whoa, slow down, Charlie.
So I think my style changed a lot when we first got here in Cartagena because I would wear like really short shorts. Then when we moved to Medellin, I think I kind of like lowered it down a little. Is that how you say it?
Toned it down a little.
Toned it down a little bit.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so because it's a little bit chillier here and more we were living in Pulau. So I wouldn't wear like that.
Those type of shirts.
Yeah. But I feel like getting older. Oh my God. I feel like getting older. I did. I wanted to wear shorter shirts, shorter shorts, dresses, like stuff like that. That usually when you're younger you don't want to wear. But it's because of like I think not only because of the culture, I think just your age. Like when you grow up, you don't want to look like a little girl anymore. So I think that's how my style.
I feel like for me, I like since a little girl, like I've always like crop tops, like short shirts. I don't know why. I just always liked it. Um, so yeah, but mostly here when I came to Medellin, I think it was because I wanted to like feel like accepted and um but I feel like I've always liked short stuff. I don't know. But because I remember I think it was the first week we were in Medellin and like I wore like a really short shirt and then it was like weird. I don't know.
Because in America, in New York, we have 4 seasons. We have like winter,
Yeah.
spring,
Yeah.
fall,
just
summer. So most of the time we're like with a lot of clothes
Yeah.
on.
I feel like in New York, when we went there in the summer, and when we went in there in the summer, I feel like we didn't really see a lot of people wearing like
No, they don't.
um
They wear t-shirts and shorts.
yeah. Here, it's not really
It's
like
like
that.
halter tops.
It's like really
Belly
short
shorts,
shirts,
yeah.
really short shorts, really short dresses. There, I mean, in like with some of the younger girls, you can see like shorter shirts, shorter shorts.
Mhm.
But I feel like when we went, we didn't really see a lot
No,
of people
we
wearing
didn't.
like things that show everything.
Not
Yeah.
like here.
Here, I
I
feel
think
like
it's
it's
just
a
the
different level.
it's a culture.
It's the
Because
culture
I feel
too.
like even there, I've seen videos, and I think I've seen it myself, where like there's girls that go out more. That the United States is a little bit more dangerous with like that kind of thing. Like where they go out and like people like catcall them and
Yeah.
this and that. So I think in the United States it's just really different, and it's a different culture, and it's a different thing.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I agree.
So for me to see you guys like from diapers to like now, like it put you guys in onesies to like little Walmart, Target 2 piece, like jumpers and like sweatpants and then to move on to like preteen days when going taking you to Justice and Claire's to see where you guys are now. I think that me and your mom have kind of gotten like a good balance of letting you guys know what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, what's modest, what's not modest, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, what's appropriate for church versus what's appropriate for the pool versus what's appropriate to go to a party, what's appropriate to meeting somebody and having dinner. I think you have to be smart. Like you're not gonna wear like something really like showy at a dinner when we don't know anybody because number one we don't want to offend somebody
Yeah.
with our kind of like way of dressing, and number two because like the way you're gonna dress to a pool is not the way you're gonna dress to a dinner, right? Like you're not gonna wear a bunch of clothes to the pool, which I've seen people wear jeans and sneakers in the pool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
that's
people
that's
wear
more
socks in the pool.
yeah. It's kind of
Which
weird.
is a Venezuelan thing where everybody
Flip flops.
everybody wears socks and sandals in the pool.
That's just what they do, I guess. But
It's the
like
culture.
it's the culture. But like for us, like you have to be smart. So like when you go to church, I tell you guys don't wear anything too short, cover your bellies because it's just out of respect, you know. But if we're going in the street and it's hot, like I'm not gonna have a problem with that, you know, as long as it's
Yeah.
not too crazy. I think we found a good balance, and I always say like you know we've made a lot of mistakes with Maddie. I think this is a good. That's why me and your mom have really kind of owned in and locked in, and okay, let's not be so crazy with the dressing, like 2 piece bathing suits. You know, like a lot of people, especially Christians, frown upon that. And I think there's a level as long as things are not being shown too crazy. But it's a bathing suit. A bathing suit's a bathing suit. You know, like if you're gonna either be comfortable in the pool or you're gonna wear a t-shirt, a black t-shirt and black shorts. It's either or because
Yeah.
you can't say like 1 piece because that still shows stuff. For me, again, my opinion,
It's
guys.
a bathing suit. A bathing suit is a bathing suit.
Yeah, that's so. I think me and your mom have gotten to that balance of like letting you guys kind of find your style, but also kind of like correct you. You know, there's times I always tell you guys, hey, your shorts are too short, pull it down. Your skirt's too short. Are you wearing shorts underneath there? Make sure your boobs are not showing. Make sure your belly's not showing too much. Hey, we're meeting people that I don't really know how they are. Boom. I wouldn't like let you guys dress a certain way with my friends versus people who I don't really know because I don't know. Just
Yeah.
to be not offensive, you know, because I don't really
Yeah.
care. You're my kids. Like they're gonna judge you regardless. But also we want to respect the people who are meeting and respect the churches or respect things that for the first time until we know how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's like very important to be educated about how to dress, where like depending on the occasion, because like it represents a lot about like the person
Who
that you
you are.
are,
Yeah.
and it reflects a lot on you, on like about how you dress and like what you're wearing, what it says, what it's showing, what it's not showing. I think it reflects a lot on you as a
Yeah.
person, and I think it's really important to be like educated on. If I'm going to an interview, I'm not going to wear a crop top that
Exactly.
goes
That's
up
what
to
I'm
here.
saying.
Or if I'm going to meet my dad's friends, like I'm not going to be wearing like a little short top and a little short shorts. Or if I'm going to church, like I should wear something that's appropriate. And I think a lot of kids like nowadays they're not very like educated on like how to dress in certain situations, like where you should dress like professionally and where you shouldn't. Like I see some kids like going to interviews wearing like baggy jeans and like a baggy shirt,
Yeah.
which obviously like you probably won't get the job.
Yeah. I used to
um,
interview people all the time, and people wouldn't even be dressed right, or
yeah,
wore too much perfume on the interview. That's another whole episode. But
Really?
yeah, like it's offensive to wear. Never wear too much cologne, or I wouldn't even wear cologne on the interview because sometimes it can offend somebody. Like it's too strong. Seriously.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it can give you like a headache.
No, seriously. Some people are like some people might even be allergic or like have like a bad reaction to your perfume. So you really shouldn't wear perfume in it or cologne. That's just my business professional advice. You can comment if you disagree or agree. But yeah, so I think that it really the way you dress really represents who you are. So there's times I feel like really like my 1990s stuff. So I wear, a hat and my baggy shirts and my baggy jeans. Or sometimes they make fun of me when I go to like the school meetings because I'm wearing these tight jeans all the time. Taylor, you always make fun of me like,
Oh my
That's
gosh,
crazy.
he wears these really really tight jeans when he goes to Taylor's school, and I'm like,
They're like
why are your
dark
jeans so
blue.
tight for no reason?
No,
They're
that
so tight, and I'm like,
why?
why? I don't understand
Because it's
why.
like my tight fit clothes
No, you do
outfit,
not
where
need
it's
to
like my
wear.
tight long sleeve shirt, professional jeans, no holes. I don't look a
Yeah,
little
no, it's
professional.
really bad. If you guys were to see his professional outfit, no way.
Well, it's not professional, but it's like semi-professional.
but
But
anyways.
the way I used to dress when I was a kid, like especially teen, was kind of like sometimes with the way like when you guys dress, like yesterday the way you dressed, with like baggy jeans. Oh, you think you had baggy jeans too, and, like a leather jacket. Like, oh man, we were so into leather jackets back then. I would get it from Marshalls. Like Marshalls was back out. Actually, it was Burlington Coat Factory back then. Still have it now, but
Is
when
that still a thing?
Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. You.
Whoa.
Whoa! What happened here? I didn't even touch it. So literally, the mic dropped. I mean, this is our third take.
Literally.
Literally. And the
can't
camera
even.
won't keeps shutting off, and
Yeah.
it won't record.
Maybe you guys can ask for somebody to ask for a camera.
That-
Please donate a new camera to us.
We're asking for too much.
We're like little beggars on the street asking for.
No, it's all good. We're just kidding. I just have no space in my phone, I guess. But what was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about how I used to dress in the '90s. So '90s, a lot of my influence was like hip hop, like watching like the Wu-Tang Clan, Tupac, and Biggie, and all that, and all the hip hop videos. It would be just baggy jeans, baggy shirt, hat, Timberland boots, Air Force Ones.
I love watching the old videos. I
How they
love
dress. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was cool.
Everyone dresses so nice back in the day.
Yeah, they had like really cool hats, really cool jackets. So that's just the way I dressed when I was younger, and that was really my main way of dressing. And then when I got older, I just wore like work clothes, and like really who I am is I wear like more urban
Yeah.
stuff, right? So I know we were talking about like who you really are. It not necessarily defines you, but it kind of shows who you are, like as a person. Like some people wouldn't wear urban stuff, some people wouldn't wear hip hop stuff. I know you don't really agree with that,
I
Taylor.
don't agree because I feel like what you wear doesn't define you. Like for example, Ava, she has so many styles, but there's not like they don't define her. Like it's the same thing. Let's say with tattoos, like you have a tattoo, but it doesn't define who you are. Like for me, it doesn't define. It doesn't show who you are because it's just clothes to me. the
But
same
like,
thing.
how do you think that it doesn't show how you are? Because let's say, for example, a prostitute is wearing really, really short clothes. How does that not define who that person is?
But I could wear really, really short clothes, but that doesn't mean that I'm a prostitute.
But why are you dressing?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't define you, and like I said, and
I
like
think you're maybe thinking about it a different way. Like you're thinking about like that's who you are. It's just kind of like a part representation of what you like. I
Yeah, I think it's like a representation
think.
on
Like
like your style and like and what
how
you
you
like. Because
dress.
I see other people your age that 45, right?
Stop telling my age to the people on
45.
YouTube.
he gets a little shy.
Yeah, he gets a
Nah,
little
nah.
bit
I'm
shy
proud. I'm proud. 45,
when
baby.
people
45.
say that he's old or say that he's 40
Nah, I am old.
and
But
about
I don't
to
feel
be
old.
50. But
They don't dress like
I've seen a lot of people your age that do not dress like you. They dress like with like button downs or like really tight jeans, like your jeans, but every single day. Like
yeah,
your
we were
school
talking about
jeans,
that the other day.
but every single day.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But like for example, your friend Jeff, he doesn't dress the way you are, and you guys are like so similar.
Yeah, because that's how he grew up.
and that's the kind of clothes that he likes to wear.
But like if you ask one of my friends like JR, Jun, Mel, they probably still dress like the way I dress. Like I haven't seen them in a while, but
And that's their style. And
that's how we grew up.
That's, yeah, it talks about like a lot about who you are.
Like LL Cool J used to
About
do.
how
You know the
you grew
squishy pants that you guys love? The squishy like those it goes squish.
Mm-hmm.
Like we used to do one pack pant leg up. Thought we were cool with our like Air Force Ones.
That's only.
No, but that's how it was. That's they do one pack. I see sometimes people here do one pant leg up. So I know that's from like the '90s. I know that's like the style. But to back to your point is it's not defining who you really are. Like
That's what I'm talking
people
about.
think that maybe I look like gangster or whatever, urban hip hop, but they don't know I'm a pastor. They don't know I'm a missionary. They don't know I love Christ.
Yeah.
I kind of know what you're trying to say. Like people will have that impression of what you kind of like stereotype you and group you in like this, put you in a box. Anybody knows that? That
If
inside
anyone knows
joke?
that joke.
Yeah, they'll put you in a box.
You guys are gonna ask in the comments what it means.
Yeah, they're just putting you in a box. But like, just the way I am, the way I look, people wouldn't think. I guess if I was a pastor.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
I agree.
I think I kind of get what you're saying, but we're not saying that. I think we're just saying is like your style. Like Ava's a girl who likes tattoos. Ian's a guy that likes tattoos. You like piercing. It doesn't mean that that's who defines you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, great. Okay.
They're
so,
like-
so fashion to me, I think is very important. I think that it doesn't define really who you are completely, but I think it just shows kind of like a little bit of a piece of your personality.
Yeah,
So let's agree to that.
I agree.
you know?
Yeah.
And
She
so,
doesn't agree. She's
Yeah.
going, yeah.
So for girls, I want to talk about girls, and basically this is our last. We'll finish it off with this. So going from like Justice clothes, which is like hoodies, baggy pants, or I don't even know what Justice clothes are anymore.
Bright blue shirts.
Bright blue shirts and like I don't know,
Smile tank tops.
smile tank top, yeah. To midriffs and shorter stuff and short shorts. What do you think as a teen to tell your parent like how to deal with that? And like how do we deal with that with you? And how do you think we could better that or improve that?
With
Teens and dressing.
Me, honestly, you guys didn't really, and still haven't really said anything to me about my clothes. I mean, sometimes you guys are like, oh, that looks a little bit too short, or like something like that. And if I agree with you, like obviously I'm gonna change it. But I feel like it's normal and that you should talk to your parents about it. It's part of you growing up, which some parents don't like. But you have to talk about it. I think it's really important to talk about it and tell your mom or your dad or whoever's in charge of you and tell them, like, I'm growing up. I see people wearing this stuff. I don't really want to wear this anymore. Like, I know a lot of kids that used to be my age that didn't even want to tell their mom that they needed a bra.
Wow.
Like,
That's
it
crazy.
would be like that. So I feel like just talk to your parents about your sense of style, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to do, and I think it's also important to listen to them because sometimes like I'm a little bit crazy. Taylor's a little bit crazy. Sometimes we want to wear stuff that we shouldn't wear. So listen to your parents because they probably just want to protect you. And
I was literally gonna say the same exact thing. Like you literally stole what I was gonna say. Yeah, just communicate with your parents because I've had plenty of times where my mom and dad say, "No, why are you wearing that?" But sometimes just like I just like how I look, or I just like I like what I bought and I want to wear it to a certain place. But also, what they were talking about before, you have to be educated where to wear it, when, all that stuff. So yeah, just communication and don't get offended if your parents say, "Oh, you can't wear this or that," because they're probably just trying to protect you.
Absolutely. That's what I was about to say. Like, you guys are girls, and there's a lot of evil people here, and you don't want to attract that bad attention. I think, especially when you guys go out alone, I always try to make sure you guys are not attracting any more attention to how beautiful you guys are, and with your clothes. Oh, that was so sweet, so sweet. Um, but but you guys have to like also know that there's a responsibility in how you look, not only to other people, but to Christ, and to God. Like, you want to be modest. You want to make sure that you're honoring God with your appearance. Like, you know, I remember there was a shot of a pastor. I'm not gonna name him, but like on TV, basically his like midriff, like not, I don't know even what you call this part, this like pelvic area, and he
your
was a
V line?
pastor. Yeah, like beeline, like over here. Like he was wearing really. As a guy, not a girl. And I was like, man, that's like the male inappropriateness. Like usually it's a woman inappropriate, like with cleavage or butt cheeks. But like that was like, wow, that's really risky to like be a pastor and showing that and being like caught on camera and that's on the internet. Because I think that you can make somebody else kind of like think things because of what you did and how you dressed and what you showed on your body.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a responsibility of that as well. I think that's really important. I think that's what it comes down to, and also respecting your body, respecting who you are, respecting on, people don't need to see the goodies all the time. There's times to show goodies in the pool, because that's just to be comfortable. Like you have to wear a bathing suit, right? Because you want to be comfortable in the thing. You don't want to be all hot. So I understand all that, and I think that we just have to, as parents, work with our kids. Like I think you said something also very important where about like parents, your kids are gonna grow. Taylor, we talked about it in a couple episodes. I was so sad when she grew from 12 to 13, and I was like, man, she's not like my baby anymore. She's a teen, and you have to kind of let them dress, somewhat the way they want to dress. They're not gonna want to wear justice clothes anymore. Even though one day you asked me to go to what's that store here, Limited Too. It's like you might be keeping from like
But I
Limited
was
Too.
still a little girl.
Yeah, you were like
though.
12, 13.
Isn't it called Yo-Yo?
Oh, Yo-Yo
Yo-Yo
jeans. My
jeans.
bad, Yo-Yo. But Limited Too also. So
I
think,
still liked it there. Not gonna lie.
but you don't fit there anymore. You're too tall. So like basically, she's like, you better not say that. Man.
You better not say I'm fatter.
No. But I think that for parents, we have to let your kids. It's kind of like with the TV and the entertainment and the music. They're gonna want to do things, and you have to work through it with them. It's not. I can't give you a parental guidance with the Baes fam like a yes or no answer. Like you're not gonna get like you have to do this. You have to work it with your kids. You know who your kids are. Kids, you know who your parents are, and you know how you have to know like how to deal and kind of make bargains and kind of like make kind of meet in the middle, right? Like
Yeah.
and kind of like say, okay, fine, we met in the middle. Like I'm not giving too much, I'm not giving too little. Let's meet here. I think that's healthy for parents and teens, whether it's boys with their fathers or girls with their mothers or vice versa. I'm a father to these girls, and like I said, I made a lot of mistakes with Maddie and how she dressed and what music she listened to and TV she watched. But we let her have tattoos at 16. So it was really ratchet, that place, by the way. It was really ratchet.
It was literally a crack house.
Was I there?
No, it was just me and your mom with Maddie first, and I think I think Ava went with Maddie one time. That was really, that we shouldn't have done. I ended up getting a tattoo there too. But so for me, I think that you have to really, really work at it with your kids. I think that's like you're gonna get that in every episode. Really work with your kids, talk to your kids, work at it with dressing, like clothes. Like, hey, that's a little inappropriate for this occasion or for whatever it is that you're going and doing. And there's also occasions where you want them to dress nice, like not wear shorts and a t-shirt, where you want them to wear like a nice dress because they're beautiful, and like a nice dinner somewhere. Like, now it's probably, when you guys see this, I don't know if it's gonna be still summer in New York. I remember going to like the marinas. We would go to like a restaurant in a marina, like a pier, it'd be like nice to wear a dress and maybe like a little jacket, and I would wear like my slacks and like look presentable, not wear like my my New York Knicks hat or my Wu-Tang shirt, just to wear nice. There's certain occasions for certain things, so I think that's really important. So, anything else with that?
No.
So tattoos, piercing we covered, and basically fashion. I think that's about
just
it.
work with your kids.
Work with your kids.
They're always gonna have stages where they're gonna want stuff, and you're not gonna agree to it. But yeah, you
And
just have to work through it.
You got to work through it, and you got to talk about it. I think the most important thing is not just get mad at each other. Work through it, work through it, work through it. And kids are gonna be upset anyway. They're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm wearing something. Like they're always gonna feel they're doing something wrong, but try not to make them feel like they're doing anything wrong. Make them feel like you're just protecting them. I think Taylor, you said that. You just want to protect them as your parent, protect your child from getting hurt. Other than that, last comment.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and share. Hopefully somebody can donate a camera because we ran out of gig space on our iPhone.
More stuff.
Oh my gosh, we were waiting like 30 minutes
Yeah.
Yeah.
to reset.
You know, it'd be great if iPhone can you can add memory to it. Like I think Samsung you could do that, or like whatever, like whatever other phone you can add like memory. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, guys.
He's like, yeah, whatever. You want to go to bed, don't you? She's in her pajamas in this episode.
I'm not. I'm trying to be comfy.
Anyway, well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Hope you guys were blessed.
Love you guys.
We love you guys. Bye. Peace.